In the last lessons, we learned about the Power BI interface and how to navigate through Power BI Desktop. We also learned how to make various visualizations like KPI cards, various charts, dual axis charts, a little bit of maps, scatter plots, and things like that. We did all of this in the Power BI Desktop version, which is only available on Windows computers currently. And we made reports, but we never really made a dashboard. And coming from a Tableau background, where we're able to make dashboards in the download software, it's a little different compared to Power BI. So Power BI does not have you make dashboards in the downloaded version. It's done online, but you can use what you've created in the Power BI download version to make your dashboards. So when we make dashboards in Power BI, these are like viewing spaces for data users. So if we think of it in that way, an example would be warehouse staff. They might have a big dashboard on a monitor somewhere, and they're looking at orders that are coming in. They're in real time, so when new ones come in, they can see. They can prioritize their picking and packing and shipping without waiting for manual reports to come in. So that would be one use case, perhaps for a dashboard. Another one might be a regional sales manager who just can't be in all the different places at one time, but they have a dashboard that he or she can look at and see how each region is doing, what their sales look like, maybe see who's underperforming, and just get a general overview. So it's not really for people building the data like we're doing. It's for people who are using the data, and so we're building a dashboard for them. So what we have now that you're looking at will be our next lesson, which will go into forecasting a bit, but we're just only going to look at making the dashboard. So as you can see, I am in the downloaded version, and we need to publish this in order to make a dashboard using this report. So this is a report page. There is a one-page report, and if I click on publish here, I'm going to publish it to my workspace. You get a little box like this while it thinks, and then it gives you a link. So when I open this, it's now taking me to a browser tab. So now we are in an online browser tab, and we are looking at the same report from before. So I don't see in the left pane where we would have the reports, but we will toggle to another report so that you can see that. Since this is a single page report, this is just what we see. But in the visualization, if you hover over, there is a pin visual, and that's what I'm going to use. And when I pin this, it's going to say pin to dashboard. So we could create a new dashboard here, or there's another way we could create a new dashboard, which I'll show you. New item, dashboard, and I'll call this dashboard example. And this is a completely blank dashboard, so there's nothing over here. I could navigate to my workspace here, or the dashboard example dashboard is here. That's where I am currently. Or I can navigate back to this report page, which was assignment 6, Superstore Demand Forecast. So I'm going to click on the pin visual here, and now I can choose dashboard example and pin there. I'll navigate back to the dashboard. I could have clicked here to navigate to the dashboard as well, and I can see that I have my demand forecast here, which is great. Let's add some more things. So I'm going to close that report. It's now been pinned, the only visualization, and I'll go back to my workspace, and I will go to the report that we did last time with the dual axis chart, the scatter plot, and the map. So we have some visualizations here, and I want to pin these as well. The map just takes a second to load. All right, I will pin this again to my dashboard example. and I'm just repeating that. And I'll navigate back to the dashboard, which I could have also done by clicking just here, and I'll close assignment 4 because I don't need that open. But you can see that I now have 4 different visualizations here, and they came from 2 different reports, which is important because in Power BI, the dashboards support not only visualizations from one report or one semantic model, you can have multiple visualizations coming in from different models, and that's a pretty cool feature. I can also change my theme, so I'll just do that just to show that you can and how the colors adjust. And that concludes the introduction to Power BI dashboards.